Welcome to today's Simplicity Specialty Training on custom search results. Searching for accounts can be really general, or it can be very specific. To search generally for accounts, you can click on this button here. As you see, as I hover over it, it does have the box that pops up that says Search for Accounts. If I click this button here, it's just going to bring up everything in my system. If you have a couple thousand, a couple 100,000 accounts in your system, that's going to take a while for all of that to come up. And in addition, you'll have multiple pages across, and it would be very hard to find the specific accounts that you're looking for. So instead, what you're going to do is you're going to filter. Okay, so this filter set is available throughout Simplicity, not just on the home screen. But this gives you several options to search for your accounts. And I apologize, just one moment. So in order to filter your accounts, all of these options are available to you. You have your collectors, clients, legal statuses, collection statuses, days since open status. So for example, if we did 3 days since it was opened, you can set a filter like that. Okay. You can set last updated from. Imported on is one that we utilize quite a bit as support, and I think that it would be really useful for a lot of our clients as well. Some are not even aware that this option exists, but if you have multiple imports and you're wanting to just focus on one particular import or portfolio, you can actually select this drop-down and select a very specific import. So for example, the accounts that are in the system right now were imported on May 6th at this time by this person. And that just helps to narrow it down even further. If you've been setting next work dates on your accounts, you can certainly add next work date to that filter set. You can filter by creditor, by action codes. Action codes, as we describe them in our new account trainings, can be used as a secondary status. So for example, you can have a collection status set on your account and also an action code, and it just adds another level of filter. You can sort by debtor type, primary only, or co-debtor only. If you leave it to all, it will pull up both. You can filter by the state, by the time zone, whether a document has been generated on the account and the days since that has happened. Or you can even filter by has not generated a specific document. So if you know that you have some accounts that need this 30-day demand letter sent, and you need to make sure that they've all had that 30-day demand letter sent, you can apply filters on this has not generated document, and that'll tell you which ones have not generated that specific document. You can filter by the amount due from. So if you're focusing on a specific dollar amount, the last payment from, and the charge-off date from and to as well on all of those. So you would set 2 dates as in a date span. You can filter by account age. This is found on the claim details page, and it is a number. It is not a date. Last accessed by, you can select a collector, and it will show you when that account was last accessed by that collector. So if I were to set a collector here, and then the last accessed from and to, then I could pull up all of the accounts that were last accessed by the specific collector within the specific date span. You can also filter by with phone numbers or without phone numbers. Same for addresses. The due date from and to, again, last accessed from and to. The account received from and to, and the originated date from and to. Okay, so for our custom filter results, we're going to filter by user 1 and also filter by a specific client. If I wanted to select more than one client at a time, I can hit Control and click. I can do the same also to deselect. So if I wanted to switch that back to all clients, I would just hit Control on my keyboard and click the ones that I did not want to select. Okay. Go ahead and click Apply Filters. Okay, and then rather than bringing up all of our search results like it does when we hit this search button here, this is just going to limit it to the results that I set in my parameters for my filter set. Are there any questions about custom search results? Give you just a minute. All right, if there are no questions about custom search results, we'll go ahead and conclude today's training. Thanks so much for attending.